Oh, hello everybody, I am Lisbeth and welcome to episode 36 of my Oxygen Not Included Let's Play series. I'm getting better at that. So as I said, I was putting in this loop and it is working exactly as planned. These water packets are coming in here, they're less than 35 degrees, so they get sent down in here to heat up a little. And then that in turn heats up the arbitraries, which also cools down these guys a little bit, which is quite, well, I mean, like, not essential, but we're shifting the heat around. Now I got all this done as promised, and we can actually connect that there and plug it in right here. So let's start doing that and get, say, we'll have to snip that there, I think. Something like that. Yeah, that's the way. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do is get, I suppose, until the water's all the way up the top here. So let's just let this run up here. Real quick, how are you all doing today? Good, I hope. I'm doing well. I've got most of what I said I would do done. Right, pause there for a tick. Yeah, that's fine by me. Alright, so all that water can come up in here. And now we can actually reconnect the... Oh, I didn't remove that power wire. Look, what can you do? Now, this is the... let's just get this automation set up. That's the on, so if it's above 200 degrees, and... Well, actually we'll make it 250. And back off when it is below 150. So, green if above 250. Yep, super. Alright. Now, of course, there is all that radium in there, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Alright, and this is all now, I believe, running. So, this will take a little bit to cool down, but that's fine. This is all coming out at half 17. I should have them come along, actually, and empty out a couple of these pipes. Let's do that one right there. Hopefully that will work out. Someone will come and do that. Look, here's Meep. Nope, never mind, he's not doing it. Well, hopefully they will come and do that soonish. Meep will come and do that in a minute. Now, what else have I done? This is all working. I've got a stock of petroleum here now. I've also started pumping out this bit of petroleum here. And once that's all gone, I will dig in here and get this stuff and this little bit up here. Just to help us clean out the map a little bit, because we will get into this gold volcano at some point, as well as... No, I think that's about it. Now, is there anything else I've done? Obviously a little bit of research. I turned the temperature way down in here, because this was... hot, is what we say about it. Anything else? I think that's it. We are actually, look, we're down to 7.3 kilograms here, so we're slowly getting rid of all this carbon dioxide, and all of the steam has been sorted out very handily. And that's about it. I need to rearrange some things in here, but we won't do that today. And we do have a little bit more diamond there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all the diamond we have. So someone will come along and build that for us. But aside from that, that should be this done. Will that now do it? The auto sweeper should be... Maybe when it runs right out, the auto sweepers will move it, but that's alright. Now, the other thing I wanted to do, and Meep did come along and empty that out, yeah? That's running better now. Alright, I'm happy to see that. They're coming in at 15 degrees. Alright, yes, that's working. Now, the very last thing I wanted to do here was we can destroy those and these, because we don't need them anymore. And we can add these in. Alright. Now these need to go down to the to here. Well, that's unfortunate. We will have to put that there and then build that around it. And let's just snip that liquid pipe there. Alright, so what are we up to today? I got that one done. Alright, I suppose this is what we're going to be doing today, this bit here. So let's do that. That has been swept up. Alright, we can take that molten lava egg out of there. Just getting this guy down here, because he'll age out soon. He's, what, 86 cycles old? Yeah, there he is. Okay, what are we doing in here? So, I don't need... Wait, no, this is our tungsten one. We do need that. I need to do... I kind of actually need our end storage room before I do any of this. I've figured out, I think, a better way to operate these without having smart storage bins. I reckon... Actually, let's jump into... No, I won't. Actually, yes I will. Creative Testing World, and let's have a bit of a look at that for what I would like to try. Alright, done saving, let's load that one. Alright, here we are, with our warm sweaters. Really? Okay, here we go. So this is my plan for a thingy, you know. Now I wonder if... Let's go sandbox mode on. Let's see, firstly, how big is a monument? That big. So chunky is the answer. Let's just plop it down here. I don't particularly care. Okay, that's the default. There you go then. Okay, that's a little bit creepy. So that's how big that is. 15 tall, and how wide? I suppose it is 5 wide. Alright. 15 by 5, I said. And that's an even number in the middle. Alright, so I'll have to edit that. So this is what I wanted to do with storage, right? So we're just going to drop... We'll sort things out. So the idea is that, you know, each of these will have something different in them. So I've at least got an idea of how much stuff I've got. And the smart storage bins, of course, will be for things we're manufacturing, industrially. Like things that require duplicate labor. And the things that were going in there, I wrote this down on a list somewhere. Here we go. Farm switches for steel, thermium, tungsten, plastic, ceramic, and insulation. And now I will need to add diamond. There will of course be a switch for refined carbon as well, but that will be at the machine itself. So what I was thinking was actually having a... like this here. I'll have to do something a little bit different, I think. So the idea was we get a pressure plate, and that is the switch, right? And then we've got a auto sweeper. Wait. We've got an auto sweeper, right? And then the bin, wherever it goes, like that. And then the auto sweeper takes it from the plate, puts it in the bin. So it doesn't clog up the conveyor rails, is the idea. That's why I've got chutes, of course. Although I suppose I don't really need... I want to avoid using the power from the smart storage bins. It's 60 watts. Yeah, there's 60 watts per use. And I don't really want to waste that power. So I think the weight plate's the best way to go about it. Now, the only issue here is that obviously it will take yeah, I'll need an individual weight plate for each one, which will mean sorting for each one. So what do we do about that? We move... We've got space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. Do we just make our thermium to at request? That might be a better way. Insulation and thermium could be made upon request. Sorry about that. So yeah, I think this is what we can do. And then we can, if we make a small edit here, destroy that one. And we will put a second chute and then the weight plate here, right? And then that'll allow us room for 6 of these. I'll have to make this one wider because I would like to fit the Great Monument in the middle here. So we will just extend, we'll take all of this section and lower it. So I did measure this, it is 35 wide to there, so it'll actually need to be 36 at the bottom. In the center here it will need to be 12. Alright, let me just screenshot this real quick. Print screen, something like that. Save it directly. Don't need to worry about that. Alright, let's go back to the main asteroid. And we'll find out where this is going to go. I do have a vague idea of where I would like it to go, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that will work out for us. So we will do our best. Alright, here we are. Thinking, loading, thinking... Let's start the gas disco. It's what we like to see. That's that liquid pump down below. It doesn't matter too much. Alright, and I always get this notification for phosphate nodules. That's also okay. These in here are cooling down slowly. I should have put another... Yeah, there should be another one of these in here. What can you do? And that's not too hot yet, either. Alright, so where are we going to put this thing? I was hoping to squeeze it in here or something like that, but that's looking untenable. I need it to be somewhere that they can get to without Atmo suits. Because I obviously don't want to lock them out of their everything. I could put it here. Let's do a quick measurement. That's 20 tiles there. And then I can squeeze the bottom of it in here. So to be 37 tiles to there. So it would take up that much space, sort of thing. That would be pretty alright, actually. Let's zoom out even further. So, like, there-ish. That would work. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, so that's nice to think about. So what are we doing about that then? Well, obviously we need to finish that. and the research. I can always move these. This isn't too much of an issue. I have used up all of our rad bolts in diamond production. So we'll have to move that anyway, so I can probably deconstruct that for now. Obviously that will mean rerouting this ventilation, etc, but that's not too big of a deal. That's all working out pretty well. We've got that coming out at 11 degrees more or less, so that'll slowly get down there. I should make this longer. And I should have them empty that pipe a little more. Because I think that will help out. Alright, in the meantime though, I've been shifting this over, because if I can shuffle all of this over and put some of these beds over here. So obviously we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 along here, and we've got the 5 and the 3. If I could put another row of beds in here, then I can remove one of these, probably this one at the bottom here, put these over here, of course, and that will give us more room over here as well to do things with. Obviously, these sludge presses are not permanent. They're literally just to make dirt for food. But I will need dirt going on in the future. Obviously, these things are making dirt for me, which is supplying for the trees and the food. I've also got, as a byproduct of all this steam, which we are just wasting, why didn't I think of that? What I should really be doing is venting that out into here. Put the steam in here, and then pump it out from there. So we will have to do that. Ventilation. Is that dormant? 25 cycles. Yeah, now is the time to do it. Alright. We're gonna need a steel gas pump. Like there. And we're gonna have to do something like that. In fact, I've given us a perfect opportunity to put in a water lock here. Deconstruct those ones, and those ones. And then the ladder can come down here. So someone will have to come along and do that. I have no idea where this natural gas came from, which is frustrating. But what can you do? It just... I don't know. And also I killed off the plug slugs because they excrete hydrogen. So that's where all this hydrogen came from. Partially. The rest of it came out of here. I'll actually have to pump it out into here, but I'll do that later on. So let's get Ellie... I'll have to get Ellie researching in between episodes. In the meantime, I need to do something that's actually meaningful. You know what? That's the aluminium one. It's time. Deconstruct those. We're going to dig up all of that except for that tile. In fact, let's leave this whole thing alone, just to make sure. We're going to need that. We're going to need to dig out all of that. And probably a fair chunk of this. Let's put ladders across here so we can reach. What else needs doing? And we can put... I'm going to center the copper volcano on this one. For 2 on each side. Right, and then we're going to want insulated tiles underneath. And it probably doesn't matter too much what we make them out of. So something like that. We'll have to dig like that underneath. Wait, wrong one. and ladders down there like that. Alright. Well, this is what we're working on now. So we're going to get this copper volcano running like the gold volcano down here. Of course we will need pretty much exactly the same as what's going on here. So let's get them going, and we can mop up all this petroleum here as well. Now whilst they're doing that, let's jump up here. Where's that liquid pipe? I would at least like a tiny bit more petroleum out of here. Let's just get someone to do it now. Where is Bubbles? Here she comes. There is 1, 2. Alright, is that... hopefully a bit... No, we still need another 3. Alright. Liquid pipe. Bubbles get that done, then she'll get the other one done, and we need to clean up that, of course. Are they actually removing anything from the pipe? I can't tell. That did. Alright, that can stop there for a tick. So that's 2 pockets emptied. Hopefully that will work out. That has now gone in, so we can put a tile there. How are they doing down here at the copper volcano? I'm going to change this to part 1. Hassan, you can dig yourself out of that. Control 1 there. That has overwritten the gold volcano, so now if I click 1, we're back here. So that's nice to see. Now we will need this to be that tall. And that tall there. Actually, we won't put those there. We need to put a... like so. Which means ladders go here. And that will need digging out as well. Alright. That'll sort that out. I suppose that doesn't need digging now. I will also want them to be able to come back down here. So we can get that ready there. Now, power, we will want a steam turbine on top there. That will need deconstructing, which is alright. There is a fair bit of helium up in there as well. How much is that? 17 kilos, that's alright for now. We have a fair bit in here, which is nice. At the ready. At some point, maybe we will get all the rest of it in there, but for now I think we're okay. Just having a bit of a look around. Jeez, that's a yikes for me, dog. A big yikes for me. I've also got to find out what... There's all these other volcanoes. I counted them. I've got like 37 or something volcanoes on this map. How crazy is that? That's going to need digging as well. That will need deconstructing. And mop only that up. We're going to want a bottle emptier there. Just pausing because I heard the blip. don't particularly need food anymore, but 116 out of 370. Nope. Stop it. Dig those up. There we go. Now this will, of course, it is currently active. So once we get all this sorted out, we'll be able to, those should not be made out of lead. Nope, let's stop that right there. They can be iron. Nope. Dig that and mop all of that, please. Hopefully they will build this pretty quickly for me. Now, ventilation, we're going to have to pump all that out. Just to there, high pressure gas vent. We will need... That's going to have to be deconstructed and replaced with a heavy joint plate. We will make it out of tungsten just so it doesn't melt so quickly. This can have petroleum in it. There we go. Which hopefully will allow a bit of that spare petroleum hanging around to be used. Where's that other bottle emptier? Let's turn that off petroleum, and let's also turn... a bit more petroleum here that can be mopped up. I should probably just turn auto bottle on, huh? Let's leave it there for now. We'll just stop those ones. That'll be a bit of extra petroleum if we need it. Debating whether I should dig that out. But that's not bad. Alright, now power-wise, we will of course need... some sort of actual power down here. What's on this? 2100? That's fine. We can use it for now. Oh no, I'm gonna have to run a heavy cable down here anyway. So let's at least get most of it done. Heavy wire. And let's make it a good one. Gold is fine. To there. Alright, that'll get done. Now, we need to start looking at other things in here. Such as temp shift plates. Now, we will of course would like to make these out of diamond. So let's not for now. That thermo aqua tuner will go there. 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 No, it does need to go over here. Let's add a here to mop up all of that petroleum. Very good. Okay. Man, these guys are so happy in here. Even the adult ones are happy. That's so nice. At some point I'm gonna breed some long-haired slicksters. How did you get up there? Oh no, that's that old one. Yeah, that's fine. So we can have them as pets around the base, which would be nice and cute. I think. I mean, we've got enough other pets. Right. That's coming down slowly. I'm actually going to bump that up. Make all those a 5 for now. Yeah, I do need this plumbing here sorted. Nope, let's take 3 on that. To come down here, like so. And that'll come out and in, and we don't need that one. That was a mistake. Like that. And that will help out in here. I don't know what is busted. The gas pipe? Ah, that's the one taking the steam out. Yeah, that's fair enough. I really should go around here now, but we are going to reroute it so the steam gets dumped in here. And ladders. Geez, we're juggling... what's the phrase? It's been in the newspaper quiz twice in a row now. We have many irons in the fire. Cancel those for now. Do something like that. Once this is all in, I'm gonna back it up this way, like start here and go this way and get rid of all this polluted oxygen, etc, etc. We will have more natural gas, which is nice. Hey, everything's going pretty smoothly now. Like, I've solved all the problems, I think. That's that original. Oh gosh, remember when that felt far away? Wow. We've come a long way. That's nearly halfway done over here, but we're just taking a temporary break on it for now. That can be deconstructed, because we need to put... This needs to come back somewhere. Yeah. That absolutely needs sorting out. Perhaps I'll even do something like this. And we can run... Nope, not that one. Conductive wire like this. Yeah. And then what we will do is we will have a conductive wire bridge that way. Uh-oh. And that way. Yep, like that. Means we don't need those ones. And that will have to go. Power. There we go. That's better. Now, of course, that leaves open the possibility of tidying all this up. Keep in mind, this is all going to get re-tidied again. These all need doing rapidly. If we come back down here, that's going fine. We will need to mop all that up. But that's alright, and Bubbles will have to come along and do this eventually. That's a really cool thing, I'm glad they put that in. How did you guys get down here? Oh, they all got dropped off down here. Oh no. Oh no. Well. What can you do? Let's really quick... Up to there, up to there. That can get dug out. That can all go. Harold will come along and do that in a minute as well. And that will give us a better view of at least this very edge here. Not that there's a lot there. I love those critters so much. Alright. How's this all going up here? Ah, that's all done. Alright, plumbing. Let's snip that there now. I will have to bring up a bit more brine, of course. But that is manageable. All we have to do is snip that there and there. And then do something like that for now. It will take a little while until we get all of that water up. Actually, let's just bump this up to 500. That's why I leave that empty. Just a little bit. And that'll help sort out this water here. Let's just stop that there for a tick. That'll get all that out. I should also snip that there so we're wasting less time. Yeah, very good. Alright, let's start getting some brine up in here. Once it's past here we can snip it. Like that. And then we need something like that. No. Oh, of course. I need to do something along those lines. Now, where is that end that's over here? So I'll just have to keep an eye on that. Just a few little bits and pieces here and there. Now, it would be good of me to... oh no, that's regular water. That's... ooh. No, that's the mercury mixed with the water. Yes, I probably should pump this out back into these tanks. But let's get this brine sorted out first. So it'll catch up over here. There's a couple of little ones here. So once there's only one gap in here, we'll just... there. That'll do. Alright, and then what I do here is I just cut that one there, connect that one there, pump all of this back out, and then we are golden. Just like that. Now, that should help this in here stay nice and cool, even once it starts running hard. Now, we are using a fair bit of power for that, but we're fine. We have these tanks. Yeah, we're good. Now, how is this going down here? Slowly is the answer. So I can bump this back up to 400. Eek. I was worried about that. So just temporarily, we're gonna snip that there. And snip that there. Just so we're pumping out, hopefully all this oil will come down here. Plumbing. Oh, I know what I've done there. Just gotta go that way. If it's, say if it's above 20 for now. We'll see if this pushes any of this oil down here. Um, 405. Now if it's below. Alright, let's see if this gets the crude oil flowing down here. Plumbing. We'll see how this goes. This might just drain this down here and then we'll have to add more. But we'll see how that goes. I just can't forget about it. So, petrol, petrol, petrol. Don't forget. How is her research going? How are you doing here? Very slow. Because we are... Yes, I see now. Alright. And a printable. Very good. And now we can start doing this. Probably should have left this out, but oh well. So once all of the other gases are gone out of here, so I'm building this down because once we reclaim this, I'll be able to put a proper box around this finally. That'll get rid of this gas filter. Alright, how's this gone? Alright, let's sort out the plumbing on this. That's the output there. Comes up here. Now power, we're going to have a steam turbine on top like that. And that'll be fine. One of those. Like that. Now we will have to skip that there. And then we're going to need... Gold's fine. Actually, we'll use lead because this isn't going to melt. And then we'll do something like that. And then... Actually cancel those two. Oh, we'll get there in the end. And then... Liquid pipe. Like this. Probably don't want to do that actually. Let's come down this way. And to there. Alright, that'll be that. It'll come up. Across into there. Then we want a liquid bridge there. There. And there. And that'll let us run that straight out there. Liquid vent to there. We'll just put that there, I don't need it. Alright. Like so. And that will happen in due time. Now, how are we going over here? Slow. Here's Harold to do some work. Yeah, so we're really just cleaning up a few things here and there. Those are going to go. We're going to need plumbing. That one will have to go because we're going to need a bottle emptier there. And I will have to put a sensor here to make sure this doesn't operate unless it is above a certain temperature. Temperature? Volume. Now, I also need to pump out the oxygen in here, but that's all fine. Can mop that up. Mop that up. But it'll happen in due time, and this is working very nicely. With plenty of steam in there. Yeah, that's really good to see. And that is bleeding a tiny bit of heat, but it's not too bad. Obviously the crude oil there will soak up a bit of temperature. Oh, so Sweepy making those noises. I'm like, what is that sound? What's your problem? Pressure? The pressure's too low. Oh, I see. That's unfortunate. Alright, how are we doing on time? Time's going okay. Once this is all in, then we'll be able to... We'll actually have to sweep all of this on a priority of 7. Don't really need that at all there anymore. And we have, for the most part, run out of free hydrogen on the map. There is obviously all this stuff jammed in up here, which we are not touching, not for a very long time. There is also several ton of it right here. I could get in there if I wanted to. All this water needs to go first though, so we're gonna wait on that. I could also reroute all of my excess hydrogen from up here out, right? Ventilation. That's my spare hydrogen, natural gas generator. It was just to get this up and running and making sure it was safe. I chucked it in there. But that's all good for now. How is the trees going temperature-wise? Hey, so that's all working really, really well. So I think I might have to stop there. We'll get this copper volcano finished tomorrow. Let's put in a few other things, shipping-wise, and then I can get them to sort that out in between episodes. So that's going to be our out. And then we're going to have something like this. That'll have to go there. No, it won't actually. And then we're going to need shipping conveyor rail. Now remember, from here on out, everything we build will be cooled through this. So this weird loop here, this is all going to go. I'm going to run it straight up here, and then we'll probably cut a bypass in. What might be the best thing to do? Can they not reach that? Let's try that. That'll get Harold up in there quickly. The best way to do this, I might just have a... because I'm already going to have to dig a big long tunnel down the side over here anyway. I could run everything directly over to the side of the map and then straight up. That would actually allow me to carry a lot more. Geez, we have so much gold. That is pretty dang good. 82 ton? I suppose I don't need to track that anymore. And we're good on phosphorite as well. Cool, and sedimentary rock. Alright. Only tracking the important things. Alright, well, that sounds like a good plan to me. So, next episode we will... What are those conveyor rails? Copper ore. Let's not make that one there out of copper ore. Let's actually make it out of steel. Just that one. Just in case. That is not to be made out of copper either. That will have to be steel. And we'll get power in here. So, alright. So between episodes I will vacuum that out and get all this tidied up and looking good. And then we will be able to pump some water in there, get some temp shift plates in. So I will have to, for this one, dig in somewhere and get some diamonds. This might be the best place to go for it, actually. So we can deconstruct that one now. And we can deconstruct those, because we don't particularly care. That's all fine. I gotta do something about the steam in here as well. I don't actually know where this steam is coming from. I think that's working how I intended it to as well. Alright, so we're gonna have to do that. And then we're gonna have to dig down through here. Yeah, that seems like the way to do it. Like that. And then we can just edge our way down here. To like that, down there like that. What a horrible little dark cavern. But they'll be fine. Don't need that one. We'll need to dig that one because I'll need 2 to get down. They'll stand on that, jump down to here, so we will need a ladder. That can be made of obsidian. Then they can get down there. And then we'll just climb down like this. Like so. Alright, so that's how Harold's gonna have to get in there. Now there is of course a lot more diamond down here and such. Food for thought. But we'll get this running and then we'll be able to focus on our proper storage space, because by then I will have reclaimed another... Oh geez, how much room is that? 8 tiles over this way. Yeah, that's that much to there, so really we've already done it. That'll also give us a bit more space down here as well. I don't particularly need a proper, like, facility for this, because I can pump all that water straight into into oxygen production. Now the last thing before I go, let's do something like that. There. Alright, there we go. That's that back in action. Alright, everyone. Thank you everyone for being here. I hope you've had a good time. We've got a reasonable amount done. Started working on that copper volcano, which will give us more resources going forward into the future, and this is up and running now. So that should also help us keep our base a little bit more at a good temperature, especially once we start running... There we go. This in here a bit more. See, these are very... yeah. Just barely running every now and then. So that's nice to see, and that is taking all of the polluted dirt out as planned. So we've got a little pet sweepy in here, which is nice. Alright. But that sounds good to me, so I will get the rest of this stuff in here. And hopefully we will get this research done slowly. But aside from that, I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye!